I hope they leave with a lighter heart, feeling that there is support. I hope they can look around and know that they're not alone. They're not walking this alone. That they can call on a neighbor, or maybe like our mayor said, he felt like he came out of the closet when our executive director Carmen Rideout asked him to be a panelist. He'd never spoken about the hardships and he hasn't had a chance to even speak of the rewards of being a caregiver to his mother.
What I see happening is that caregiving falls on people. It's something you don't plan, and all of a sudden you're dealt with needing to find resources or provide your own resources for caregiving. And we don't realize that there are agencies available within the community who can help with those services that you so desperately need.
We've been hearing a lot from our members that all of a sudden they find themselves in a caregiving role and not sure where to go or how to get started. And so this was an opportunity that was proposed to us from the University of Wyoming, and so together with the Senior Center in Sheridan, we decided to put on this conference to be a resource for a lot of folks who wanted this kind of information.
The country, we think there are 42 million family caregivers. Here in Wyoming, 106,000 family caregivers. If you were to pay them for their services, it would cost you $680 million a year. What I wanted to do was not only share some of my personal family caregiving experiences, but also indicate a couple of things that I think could make a big difference for family caregivers. So here in Wyoming, what we heard throughout the conference so far is the need for some kind of family caregiver training. How do I get started? We have a few ideas of some pending bills across the country that if Wyoming were to pass, could actually make a big difference here.
If we can pave the way and make this whole experience more palatable and easier for people to manage, that's what we're about. We need to look at all the resources.
So that's my one hope, is that people will feel better about reaching out to others to get help and to get the support they might need.
Sheridan shines. It is a community that has a lot going on. It has a transportation network. It has some adult daycare services. It has some respite care services. It has a lot going on, and as we heard today, maybe a lot more that needs to be done to support those families who struggle every day. So it's exciting to see what's already been underway here in Sheridan and how more ideas can grow from this conference and how other communities can learn from their experience.
This conference is basically kind of a starting point for us to be able to take what we learned here and design an agenda where we can host other caregiving conferences around the state.